Another child went missing right in front of her eyes. Clara Hensley, a teacher at BII Elementary School, couldn't sit back any longer. Ethan Hartman, just 7 years old, had vanished, and the police were moving at their usual slow, bureaucratic pace. Clara had seen this all before. Years ago, her own son, Johnny, had disappeared when he was only 2. The grief had never left her. Over the past decade, she had tracked every missing child report, piecing together patterns the authorities ignored. Neighborhoods, delivery trucks, strange behaviors, coded messages, every thread was stored in her mind, waiting for a chance to unravel the truth. Now, the school itself seems tied to the network. Delivery trucks came and went from programs linked to the school. Staff behaved oddly, and Clara couldn't shake the feeling that something was happening in the shadows of BII Elementary School. Clara stood in front of her classroom. She looked at her 7-year-old students. Okay, everyone. Before Ethan went missing, did anyone notice anything strange? Anything unusual yesterday? I saw a delivery truck outside the school. Some man was looking at the playground. My friend said a lady was asking a lot of questions. Clara listened carefully, but nothing stood out significantly.
All right, not everything everyone says or does is evil, but sometimes people hide things. You don't have to trust anyone just because they smile at you. You need to watch, be careful, and to know how to protect yourselves. That's important.
A knock came at the door. Clara turned to see Principal Denali standing there. Clara, can we have a talk in the hall? She followed him out, sensing the tension immediately. I'm sorry. We can't keep you on. All of a sudden, I don't understand. Why? We're having budget issues, and parents, they've complained. They said you've been pressuring the kids, making them afraid, talking too much about these kidnappings. I'm keeping them safe. They need to know how to defend themselves. I'm sorry, Clara.
Clara didn't have a say in it. She lost her job, but she doubted that any mother or father would complain about her. What had she done wrong? She had only tried to protect their children. Something wasn't right. Principal Denali was hiding something. Miss Reynolds' aide was hiding something, and Clara was going to find out.
She began keeping an eye on the delivery trucks that arrived and left the school.
One afternoon, she noticed the same truck she had seen before. She followed it, keeping her distance. Until the driver stopped in an alley. Clara cornered him. Hey, where are you taking these supplies? Supplies? You really think I'm hauling pencils and paper? Stop playing games.
I know what's going on. You know? Oh, honey, that's adorable. You think you're in control? Watching, following. It's cute, but let me give you a little reality check. You're just a little girl with too much imagination. Maybe two can play a game at that. Clara slowly opened her eyes. Everything was spinning. Her head hurt, and her hands were tied. The truck rattled down a rough road. The smell of gas made her sick. She had to get out of here. No, think, Clara. She felt around the floor and found a piece of broken metal. It cut into her fingers. But she didn't stop until the zip tie snapped. The truck began to slow, taking her deep breath. Clara kicked the door open and threw herself out. She hit the ground hard, rolling onto the dirt. For a long moment, she just lay there breathing. Then she pushed herself up and stumbled through the darkness. There was nothing, just empty fields and cold air. After what felt like forever, Clara saw a faint light ahead. An old phone booth stood by the road. How am I going to get to the end of this? I can't do this alone. Mark, her ex-husband, was now at a high position at BII News, a respected journalist. Could she call him? Maybe he could write an article. Maybe he could make people listen. Maybe he could help, like he once had. Finally, she dialed. Clara, why are you calling me? It's important, Mark. Please just meet me. How did you get hurt? And why are you here in the middle of nowhere? I know you don't want to hear this, Mark, but children are disappearing right under our noses. Delivery trucks, programs linked to the school, it's all connected. You're still after that? Missing kids? Delivery trucks? You need to let go, Clara. How do I let go? You know what it's like, losing a child. I didn't let go. Then you have to see this. Come with me. Show you. I need you to see everything. All the notes, the reports, the delivery logs, the strange behaviors I've been tracking. She opened her briefcase and spread her evidence across the table. Photographs, screenshots from chat rooms, handwritten observations, maps connecting trucks to schools and youth programs. She told him everything that had happened in the past weeks. Ethan, Miss Reynolds' aide, suspicious actions, the delivery trucks, everything she'd pieced together. This doesn't make sense. The city council has been quietly shutting down youth programs. How is it the school still has them running? He almost had me. The delivery driver chloroformed me, kidnapped me. I just somehow got out and called you. You said these trucks make regular deliveries. Every Thursday and Sunday. Same company, same faces. Good. Then Thursday night, we follow one. No cops, no noise, just you and me. We'll see where it leads, and if what you say is true, then we bring hell with us. Over the next few days, Clara and Mark noted when and where the trucks took the deliveries from the school. And on the next Thursday, they targeted one. The truck stopped at a gas station on the edge of town. Clara and Mark followed. They went inside to grab food for the trip. Coffee, sandwiches, a bag of chips. Clara handed him the paper cup. Black, with 2 spoons sugar. She looked at him. He was thinner than she remembered. His hair had some gray at the temple. He still had that same worried face. You're still with her? She's good. She's steady. Not like you. She wouldn't have me out here at midnight. She wouldn't knock on doors and follow trucks. Well, you don't have children with her, do you? That I don't. The confession sat between them. For a second, they were just 2 people who had lost the same thing and never stopped missing it. The moment almost pulled them back together. But they didn't cross that line. They finished their sandwiches in the car as they followed the truck. The truck took a route that hugged the coastline. The road narrowed, houses disappeared. At last, it turned into a rusty access road, then stopped by a warehouse at the seaside. There was nothing around, no houses, no outreach centers, nothing that should have needed deliveries. They watched as the delivery men unloaded pallets by the side door. We should call the police. This is it. We have them on camera. We have trucks. We have... Calling the police won't help. Not this time. They know how to disappear things. We can't wait for them to act. If we do, the place melts away and so do the kids. So what? We walk in, we'll get killed. No, we don't charge in. We watch, we learn, we find a way inside without alerting them. How do we get inside without being seen? We take in the deliveries. Clara took out a bag she had brought along from the back seat. What is this? I saw them wearing these uniforms. I got it for us. We wear this and enter. Be calm, be cool. This is dangerous. It's dangerous if we're careless. We're not careless. They sat a little longer in the dark car, engine off, watching the men unload pallets at the seaside warehouse. What's in the boxes? Food, clothes. They're running a ring. They also have to keep them alive. Clara noted every step, how long it took for the gate guard to circle back, which door the drivers used, which corridor light stayed on. Mark checked the camera battery, adjusted the hidden mic, and rehearsed the brief hand signals they'd agreed on. In the back seat, they changed into the uniforms Clara had brought from the thrift store. Gray shirts, worn caps, and a photocopied badge taped over the pocket. When the next truck rolled in, they followed behind. A tired driver waved them toward the dock. They grabbed a marked crate and rolled it in. Everything felt routine until a foreman turned, clipboard in hand. IDs, order number. Mark wiped his palms on his uniform pants and handed 456. Never seen you two before. Who's your supervisor? Supervisor Martinez. Logged it in. Martinez, huh? Which company you from again? Northside Freight. Get it done fast. Don't block the dock door again. As he walked off, Clara exhaled. They pushed the dolly down the corridor. They were in. They slipped into the side service door. Wheeling their crate down a dim corridor, they passed a row of locked room storage, or so it seemed until Clara heard a faint sob. I heard something. We have to check all the rooms. Clara put her ear to all the doors until she froze. She heard a whimpering cry. Mark, here, we have to break this down. We'll get caught. We have to be quiet. Move. Let me try to pick it. Mark worked the latch open with a screwdriver from his belt. Seeing the kids, Clara's heart raced. It's okay, sweetheart. We're here to help. But that's when they started to hear the guards. We have to move now. Get them out. Follow the route to the back door. Mark nodded and guided the children toward the exit. Clara stayed back, pretending to check pallet labels. What are you doing here? Wrong order room, sir. Clara stalled, blocking the man's path. You're in the wrong wing, mate. What's your name? ID's on the clipboard. The man looked at her, and all of a sudden, he yanked her cap off. Her hair tumbled free. Thought you were one of the boys. Didn't expect to. We grab kids all day, but you're a different sort of entertainment. Plenty we can do with a beautiful woman like you. Officer Mills barked orders into his radio. Units, move in north and east entry points. Secure every door. Mark had managed to get the children to safety following a back exit, but when Clara didn't follow, he sent everything, coordinates, photos, evidence to the police. Within minutes, the warehouse was surrounded. Officers stormed in. Breaking locks, tearing through doors. Clara was found, unconscious, but alive. and dozens, no, hundreds of missing children were freed from the hell that had trapped them for years. And it all came spilling out. It was an underground operation, people in plain sight. Men like Principal Denali and others with unclean hands in the community, trafficking kids while everyone trusted them. But tonight, it was all over. As the chaos rang at the warehouse, Clara wandered deeper inside, as all the rooms were vacated. She reached a locked steel door, the last one. When it opened, she found some older boys and girls huddled together. "Thank you. Everything's gonna be all right. Follow the officers." "You were right, Clara. You were right all along. At least, we weren't late for these lives." "What's your name, boy?" "Johnny." "Last name?" "I don't remember."
Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon. Press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.